Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com. Well, it is the last trading day of the month, and it usually has a bullish bias to it. That doesn't guarantee success. It can often reduce the negative impact of the market. Yesterday was a wild day, had a lot to do with earnings, and today we're seeing the market reverse yesterday's losses and move up. And again, it's based on earnings, not on month end. And, on Friday mornings, I like to print off some weekly charts just to see how the week is going so far. I really hope the Jays win tonight and win the World Series because I really can't take staying up as late as I have over the past couple of weeks to watch the Jays get into the World Series. I really can't stay up this late, and the videos have been a little later in the morning than normal. So let's hope the Blue Jays win tonight. The price of crude oil is up this week, just under a dollar. No major change there. Inside week for the price of crude oil. Gold has come down again this week. We're down $121.90. We're up slightly in the pre-market this morning. So nothing's broken so far on a long-term basis for gold. On a short-term basis, of course, we're on a daily sell signal right now. Looking at crypto, we're down $4,360 this week. We're up $1,500 in the pre-market this morning. So certainly not enough to change the direction of Bitcoin. And so far, we haven't taken out the low that we saw 3 weeks ago. So that is positive for Bitcoin. Now, the VIX is up slightly on the week, having an inside week, so no change there. We are looking for the VIX to come down and generate a new weekly sell signal, which would be supportive for higher stock prices on a long-term basis. Right now, the market is certainly mixed. We've got the TSX down just over 0.5% on the week. That has a lot to do with the gold sector. The S&P 500 up a little under 0.5%, the NASDAQ up nearly 1.5%, and that has a lot to do with semiconductors up nearly 3.5% on the week. Now, the broader market, unfortunately, is going in the opposite direction. It's down less than 2% on the week, but that's where the rest of the market is. That is what the rest of the market is doing at the moment. Now, it is earnings season, and yesterday, Meta was the big stock in the news. And if you just look across the top of the screen, you'll see we made a high in August, a lower high in September, and we have definitely made a lower high in October with the big crash yesterday. And we're holding 650, 625 at the moment. We traded below it yesterday before coming back. And we're looking at 625 as our next target to the downside if we close below yesterday's low. Now you can see Meta has come back down below the flypaper channel, so that's not a good sign going forward. It will take a lot of effort to get it back up above the flypaper channel, and it may take a quarter or two before it can do that. Now, Apple is out with earnings. It's trading higher in the pre-market this morning. Our next target is 281.25. You can see Apple broke down back in March of this year ahead of the big decline that we saw after the tariff announcements. And then it took a few months, and then it was finally at the start of August in which we broke out above the flypaper channel, and that has led to the rally that we've seen over the past couple of months. Now, Amazon's in the news this morning. It's out with earnings. It was down yesterday, not enough to generate a sell signal. It's up in the pre-market this morning. It is trading above our price target up here. And the reason that you just see these couple of lines is we've been trading sideways for months now. And so that's why you're only seeing these lines. Of course, we can look above the 237.50 level. If we go to the weekly chart, you can see that next target is 250. And we're heading up towards that direction in the pre-market this morning. Looking at the world of Bitcoin, Bitcoin came down hard yesterday. It's back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close. The Grayscale Coinbase ETF, which was the worst performing ETF in our universe yesterday, back on a sell signal. Then you've got all the bull ETFs back on sell signal and all the bear ETFs back on buy signals as of Thursday's close. Going through the stocks, most of them were already on sell signals, whether you're looking at Bitfarms or Bit Digital, or now we've got Coinbase back on a sell signal as of Thursday's close, joining Galaxy. Hive is already on a sell signal, no change there. Still waiting for Hut 8, trading in the channel on both sides of the border, so no change in trend there so far. Then we've got Mara already on a sell signal, and we've got MicroStrategy making a new low for this move on Thursday. Let's finish off this morning's presentation taking a look at the VIX. And the VIX barely moved yesterday, down a penny on the day. No big deal there, still holding 1563. And oddly enough, the pros are still in control here. Not by much, but they're certainly not giving up control, indicating that they're overly bullish at the moment. So we've got some hesitancy in the options market at the moment, while the stock market is certainly going to open higher on Friday morning. Okay, folks, thank you very much for your time and attention. And, if you're on the East Coast, remember to tell your kids that Halloween ends at 7:30 tonight. We've got a big baseball game. There shouldn't be kids knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell after 7:30 tonight on the East Coast. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Next time you'll hear my voice, if you're a member, is on Sunday. If you're not a member, it'll be Monday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.